That includes my next guest, Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earle-Sears, Virginia gubernatorial candidate. Lieutenant Governor, as always, it's so great to see you. I have to say, I was rather shocked when I looked up on Saturday and saw former President Obama campaigning in Jay Jones' hometown with Jay Jones on the stage before him and then lecturing the rest of us about needing to bring civility back to politics.
Yeah, I mean, it's the hypocrisy, isn't it? First of all, as you all know, Jay Jones is the one who advocated 2 bullets to the head of his Republican opponent, as well as the killing of his Republican opponent's 2 children, and then said that the children and the wife, by the way, were breeding little fascists. And this is the president. But remember, Obama was supposed to be the president of hope and change. Whatever happened to all that? Where is the hope, Mr. President? Where is the change, President Obama?
Right.
Of course, we know it's all hypocrisy. And then, of course,
unfortunately,
last year this time, he told everybody to vote for the black woman. Well, Charlie, here I am.
Right.
Here I am, and now he's singing a different tune.
And now, hey, let me pause that. I want to speak on that really quick because that's one thing that I dislike about Obama is that I like that he's a black man and he was the president of the United States and he's well-spoken and he's from my city. That being said, I dislike that he panders to his party only. He doesn't see the truth, even though the truth stands in front of him. That's what I hate about Obama the most. It's like he seems as a man of a proper understanding, but at the same time, he lacks understanding to the other party. It's kind of like he's so far left that he doesn't even see right at all. He don't see in the middle. He don't see in the middle to the left. He sees very left. And it's like this woman said, you did petition a black woman and you call black men sexist and anti-woman due to the fact of misogynist because we wouldn't vote for a black woman. Now you have an opportunity to endorse a black woman or don't shame or down talk a black woman, and you do the exact opposite. So it's like you can't even respect Obama at this case because at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you literally told us to vote for a black woman. Now you're telling us to vote for a white woman. The black people should be upset with you, man. That's really what it should be. But are they? Maybe not, because anything Obama does, a lot of people bandwagon to what he does. So I don't think they'll be angry with him, but they should, because you told us to vote for a black woman. Now you're telling us to vote for a white woman against a black woman. It's crazy. The hypocrisy. Let's go.
Hypocrisy all the way, but the Virginia voters are seeing through that because we are for common sense, and my opponent, Abigail Spanberger, is for nonsense.
You know, you raise a really important point, and I really honestly do not understand it, because we did go through years of lectures about how important it was to vote for Barack Obama to be this historic first black candidate. And then afterwards, we were told that this was the greatest thing and it was going to solve all these problems. Yes. Of course, it didn't. And in fact, polls show that over the 8 years of his presidency, race relations actually deteriorated badly in this country. And then for him to have an opportunity to help out the first black female governor, by the way, of a state that elected the first black governor in the United States, explain to me what are we missing? How does this? I can't square this.
Yeah, you can't square it because it doesn't make any sense. I told you, these people are for nonsense. If I have to tell you that water is wet, then what are we talking about? we don't even have a means to come to some agreement.
You're right.
The Democrats, as far as I see, they continue to fight the Civil War. Everything is racism. Everything is color. Everything is this issue. Well, here I am, an immigrant to this wonderful country, and I am dispelling all of those narratives that, no, there are opportunities in America if you avail yourself of them, because I'm the one whose father came to America with only $1.75. At the height of the Civil Rights Movement, he still chose to come to America because he said this is where the jobs and the opportunities were. And little did my father know that when he brought me as a 6-year-old girl from Jamaica, that one day I would be returning to New York as the nominee for governor of the great Commonwealth of Virginia. And by the way, I am also lieutenant governor of the former capital of the Confederate States.
Yo, let me pause that real quick, man. Congratulations on her, on Winsome Earle-Sears, man. Honestly, I just Googled this woman. I didn't know who she was. So I kind of, what I do is I compare her and then I compare her opponent. And I'm looking at the history of it. It seems like not only was she was also a Marine Corps. See, I got to respect it. This is a black woman. She came in as an immigrant at 6 years old with her father. And then she became a Marine Corps. She served in the Department of Education as the president. She also started a small business. She was one of the representatives, I believe. Like she was climbing the ranks, bro. Like literally, she was doing her thing. And honestly, that's crazy. Virginia House of Delegates. You know what I mean? She was doing her thing. And she won. And then now to this day, she is lieutenant governor of Virginia, and now she's running as governor of Virginia. So I feel like it's only right. Literally, I feel like it's only right to vote her in because she seems like she's fit for the job. She's literally been in position. In 2021, she was elected lieutenant governor of Virginia. She literally is already in position and she's already been serving. So if Virginia has been the way it should be, then you might as well just let her be governor. She served her ranks. This other chick, she's what, Abigail Spanberger. Bro, this girl like a criminal. I ain't gonna lie with you. Not only that, she from CIA. G, you can't trust her, G. I'm telling you, you can't trust her. She from a CIA, G. She got alternative motives. I already know. I'm trying to tell y'all before y'all make a mistake over there in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And now she serves as a U.S. representative of Virginia, which is cool, from 2019 to 2025. But that's it. Now she's trying to run for governor. Like, okay, I guess you could, but the one that you're going against is actually more qualified than you because she literally has worked under the governor for the last 4 years, right? So that being said, it only makes sense that the black woman, which is happened to be the Republican, which was probably working under another Republican, it just makes sense that she runs the state as governor because she was there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? She just fit for the job. That's all I'm saying. And not only that, she's an immigrant. She's a black woman. And she's Republican, bro. She is breaking all the boundaries right there. That's what I'm saying. And she's saying all the sweet stuff. She knows how she has to talk. She knows how to present herself. She's showing you how you can come over to this country, be a free person, be a citizen, and do big things in this world. Not only be a black woman, she look way more black than Kamala Harris. I tell you that. She ain't mixed with Asian or Indian. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's a real black woman. Real things. You hear me? From Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? She doing her thing. And that being said, bro, I want y'all to take care of with yourself. Like, I want you to think about who y'all voting for. This person right here, Mrs. Winsome Earle-Sears, she's fit for the job, bro. Based on my research that I'm doing with both of these people, she's literally right in position for the job. Why not put her there? She knows the business. She's already been in position the last 4 years. She knows how to run the state because she was lieutenant governor of the state. Literally, you're gonna vote. You're gonna vote a woman that is just a representative of the state, the U.S. representative of the state, over someone that was actually running next to the man or woman in charge of the state. It makes sense. I'm just saying. And then not only this, Obama, you're a hypocrite. I'm sorry, dude. You're just a hypocrite, bro. At least acknowledge what you said about all the black men that we should vote for a black woman, but you're telling us to vote for a white woman over a black woman. So just say it's about parties. Don't say it's about being black or not, because that offends black men like us. We get offended when Obama's telling us that to vote for a black woman because she's black. And then when you're telling us we're misogynist or we're sexist because we don't want to vote for a black woman, it's not because she's black, it's because she's incompetent. This black woman right here, I would vote for her. Yeah, Miss Winston, I will vote for her. I think she's the leader that we need. Facts. and I know she's gonna prove herself. She's very well spoken. I know she's gonna do what it needs to happen in Virginia. So y'all go out on November 4th and make sure y'all vote for this black woman, man, because she deserves this position. She worked her way to this position. She's been in this position place in the second hand, and she's ready to take the lead. That's all I'm saying. So in that case, y'all need to get out there November 4th and vote for her. She's gonna definitely lead y'all state to success, man. Y'all continue. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like my video for the YouTube algorithm. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy Savage. Please.